Hello guys, this is Tony Kelly. I want to make a real quick video. This is actually going to be for people that are affiliates with online marketing, network marketing, MLM, whatever it is, or if you're selling something. If you're an affiliate for some kind of program, this is going to be some training to help you get more customers. Of course, if you don't have customers, you don't get leads first. Then there's no way you can get customers if you don't generate the leads first. So this is going to be something to help you out. This is actually something that's helped me out some. I actually stopped using this technique a couple years ago. I just recently started using it again, and within a very short period of time, it started working. So what I want to do is I'm going to go over to it now. I'm going to show you what it is. Some of you probably know about it, but for those of you that don't, this is a real good technique, and of course, the best thing about it is free. So what I want to do, let me go over to Google. You type in the Google search engine, Google Voice. If I can spell it right, yeah, Google Voice. And your search results, it's always the top one. See, google.com/voice. And what this is, it works with your Gmail account, so you have to have a Gmail first. And what it is, it's a voicemail number. So what you're going to do is you're posting ads, or you post ads in Craigslist or Backpage or wherever you post ads, like in newspapers or whatever. And instead of putting your website link, because I know a lot of people when they start out, maybe they don't have a link, they don't have a way to direct people. And another thing is, sometimes there are some people that think calling a phone number is more important than clicking on a link or going visiting a website. So you get a better quality lead if they actually have to do the extra step and pick up the phone and dial the number. So it's a good way to filter out the tire kickers. If you do this way, if you create a phone number and put it in your ad, they actually have to pick up the phone and call, and then they're going to listen to your message. And then, of course, like me, in my message, I put my website link. So, like I say, it helps filter out some of the tire kickers. So, if you just put your link directly in the ad, it'll still work that way too. But, for me personally, the phone number option works a lot better. And this is it actually loaded up in one of my emails that's actually not, I don't have a number created for this email yet. See, get a number. Let me go over here and change my setting. Let me go into another email real quick. This is one. See, this one, when you don't have one set up at all in your email, see, you have to do this first. You have to accept it, and it's gonna, you just follow through what you want to do. You want a new number. Of course, you want to make a number. You want a Google Voice number. I mean, you can have it ring your cell phone, but your cell phone is going to be ringing all day when people keep responding to your ads. So, and this is all automated, so you can just select you want a new number, and you want to what you have to do is, like me, I set up my cell phone number, and you change this. You can have your home, whatever. I set it to my mobile. I put my mobile number in, and when you continue, it's going to call that number, and you get a code, and you set it all up, and it verifies your phone number. But once you set it all up, and you actually create a phone number, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to go through and do this right now. But what you do when you create a number, the best thing the way I did it is you want to pick an area code that's local to where you're at. Like in my county, I use the area code for my county, because like a lot of times I'm posting in Craigslist, and I post locally. So I have a local phone number, so it's easier for somebody in my area. They see that the number's a local number, so they might consider calling it more than if it was like say an 800 number or something like that. So just that's something to keep in mind when you create your numbers. Try to go with a local area code, and then of course your phone number itself can be whatever you want it to be. But I don't know. I haven't done a new one. My phone's going off. I haven't done a new one in a while, so I don't know if they'll actually let you pick the 3-digit prefix, or I'm not sure exactly how it goes. I can't remember. But like I said, I'm not going to do mine now. But what I want to do is I'm going to go in and show you the one that I already have one for. Let me go over here. Let's get it. There we go. Once you already set it up, see, it's showing my phone number here. Once you already have it set up, This is how it's going to look in your back office, but you actually have some options you have to do. Sometimes it'll automatically pop up. It's a menu right here in yellow, but it's not showing. So what you do is you go over here to this little gear, see the drop down arrow, you click on settings, and see now everything pops up. All my settings pop up. Here's my phone number, and there's all kind of options you can do. There's a lot of different things you do. Remember, when you have to verify that phone number, it's going to attach it to this phone number, and of course there's different things. Like I say, there's different options you can do. In all these different tabs, there's some things you want to set up in here. Of course, you gotta create a greeting. What it is, this is a voicemail. So when people call the number, they're going to hear a message just like your regular voicemail. They're going to hear a message, and of course your message, you're going to tailor it to your business, whatever your business is. You give them some information about your business, and like me, I tell them to visit my website for more. And of course, I'm getting a lot more leads now than I used to that way. And of course, like I say, this is all free, so it takes a little time to set it up, but it's worth it. What you can do is when you do the set up your recording, it'll actually call your cell phone that you have on file here, and you can actually record your greeting on your phone. And for me, I just have the recording where I tell them to visit my site. But at the end of the recording, if you actually stay on the phone longer, it'll actually cut off. It makes the tone, and then the person can leave a message. But mine, I don't tell the people to leave a message. So once they hear the website, they just hang up. But if you have it set up where you tell them to leave a message, what it'll do, once the message is created, it'll send you a text. It tells you in here your email that you have. It'll send you a text message, or it'll send you an email of the voicemail that was left, and you can actually see right here. You can transcribe the voicemail. If it picks it up good, it'll actually type it out in words where you can read what the person said, and of course it'll have their phone number. You can call that person back, and you can do a lead call on the phone. Where you try to recruit people over the phone, which is something I did several years ago. I was getting a lot of calls, but it was, it's aggravating. If you ever done cold calls, I mean, it's not, they're not really a cold call. If they've already called and left a message, they want more information. But when you call them, you have to explain the business and all that, and then when you get done with them, you go to the next person. So to make it easier, I just tell people when they call on the recording, I'll tell them when they call, just go to my website, and they go to my capture page, they enter their email, they're going to watch the sales video. The video does all the work for me. I'm not into speaking on the phone with people. I'm not trying to convince people to join me over the phone. That's just not me anymore. I used to do that I did that for years, and I never really had success with it. Some people do. That's just not me. So this is another option. So once you get your recording set up here, like I said, you're going to play with all this and you'll figure all this out. Once you get all this set up, what you're going to do, you see over here it says disable now. What you want to do is you actually want to disable your calls. Click on calls, go in here, and what you want to do is right here, do not disturb. Check it. Make sure it's checked. If it's unchecked, your phone's going to ring. Your cell phone, the phone number will ring like, I don't know, I think it's either 3 or 4 times before to go to the voicemail. So when the person calls, it's going to ring a couple times. So in order to keep it from ringing, just click on do not disturb. That way when the person calls a number, it immediately starts playing your recording, whatever you decide to record. And so it makes it a lot faster, because some people, they'll call and they'll let it ring a couple times and they might hang up. So this way you don't have to worry about it. When they call, it's going to go directly to playing your message. And like me, I'll tell them a little bit of information about the business opportunity, and I'll tell them just to visit my website. So that's the main thing. Just put the do not disturb on. That way it doesn't ring. And like I say, there's a bunch more options in here you can do. But I don't mess with none of this stuff over here too much. I mean, you can go through and play with a lot of this stuff and figure it all out. But the main thing, I just wanted to show you guys this other option. If you're out there struggling online to generate leads, I mean, this is an excellent way. I mean, and you got Craigslist is the top one. Then you got Backpage, which is very similar. Then you got a couple other ones. I mean, if you can go on Google and type in like the top 50 classified sites or something like that, and you can start posting your Google phone number in all these sites. And of course, like I say, there's certain people they'll rather call a phone number than visit a website. And then you're gonna, like I say, you're gonna get a higher quality lead when somebody calls the number because they actually took more effort to pick up the phone and dial than compared to actually just visiting the website. Um, well, before I go, let me go over. I got one of my older Craigslist ads up, and see. I'm just showing you a basic what it is. It's not a whole lot here. I mean, it explains a little bit about my opportunity, but then at the bottom it's got my phone number. And like I say, some people when they see a phone number, there's more. Some people it's a different mentality. When they see a phone number, they're like, oh, this is more serious because I actually have to call and find out what this is about other than visiting the website, which the website's easy. And then of course you can click the link, or you go copy the website and just put it on your browser and visit it that way. And like I say, writing calling a phone number is a little different. But of course on the phone number I'm telling them to go to the website. But it's just that one extra step. It makes it's a different breed of a different kind of lead. So I'm not really getting tire kickers this way. So anyway, that's it. Yeah, well, let me go back over. That's it, guys. Just wanted to let you know this is another tip, another technique. It's working for me. Go ahead, visit it. Just type in. It's Google Voice. Go to Google. Type in Google Voice in the search engine. It's the very first one. Google Voice. It's GoogleVoice.com. No, it's Google.com/voice. I believe that's what it is. Go through, set it up with your email, set it up with your phone, whichever phone you want to use, and set it all up and record a good message, whatever you want, tailor it to your opportunity. And well, that's another good way to get leads. Okay, well, that's it, guys. Tony Kelly. See you guys later.